Excuse me. Hey everyone, 30.6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, the American campaign. Where is my FPS counter? Steam. Hello? Okay. That's odd. But anywho, last episode we finished the war with, France. We got southern Mexico. After the Battle of Acapulco, we are taking southern Colombia, even though Colombia is our ally. I think they just lost this to a revolt or something. We got some minor territories. We got the Galapagos, and we got the Marquesas. And I thought today, we're going to reorganize the fleets, naturally, but I was playing around in the custom shipmaker, right? Custom battles, right? You guys know I look into them. Sorry, I was up and down all night last night. Couldn't sleep very well. It was just hot in my room. So I had an idea. You remember how I was talking about making a kind of a minesweeper slash, kind of a nimble, something like a sub-hunter, right? Well, I was playing around in custom, and I figured out I can actually make a pretty bang-up design for, like, a light destroyer. Naturally, I would prefer to have the next mark of guns, the Mark IVs, because I don't like these big turrets. I like the smaller turrets. They don't take up as much space. They don't take up as much weight. But I was playing around with it, and I realized you can fit quite a bit on one of them. So we're going to go ahead and check the research tree. I do want those to be... Excuse me, I'm going to go get some water. But while we look at the research tab, I'm waiting for this next destroyer to design, because hopefully this is the one we're looking for. That's a little bit better. I'm going to suck on a Ricola cough drop while I'm sitting here. Yeah. So I figured we could experiment with making a kind of a light destroyer. Kind of like how we did with the battleships. Ah, part of the wrapper got stuck to this dadgummit. Figure we could test that out, kind of like we did with the Idahos, and have one class be the frontline destroyers that handle, you know, fleet engagements, and the others just kind of being coastal patrol and really. I pressed the wrong button there. Well, oh boy, here we go to war again. I think I'm going to let the Pacific Fleet handle this, to be honest. I'm not interested in having the fleet go across the Atlantic. Alright. This fleet, you guys need to go to, like, I don't know, truck? Yeah, truck. What do you got here? Not much. Actually, go here. I'm not really interested in having a long war here. I just want to be at peace. I'm taking Saipan, by the way. Finish off their overseas empire. Again, apologies if my voice sounds scratchy. I think I was snoring last night, and yeah, fun. Alright. I don't have anything over here that we can take. I don't have anything down here. So yeah, okay. Destroyer 4 and Flush Deck. It's got those weird armored box thingies. So I'm hoping I'm actually gonna back that up. I want Mark 2. I want Mark 4 2s. I also want to kind of just sit on a priority for small guns for the next, like, 12 turns. Get as many upgrades to those as we can, because technically, theoretically, we're supposed to be on Mark 4s for just about everything. But, yeah. I think the France war went really well. I also want to thank you all. If you've made it this far in the video, do the regular YouTuber things like subscribe, comment. I do read all the comments. We recently passed a very important milestone. We have over 500 total views on the channel. And most of them are because of this series. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch me just play games a little bit and share my little gaming journey with you all. So, we have the German heavy cruiser Orion, 10.4 inch guns and 2 single turrets, a bunch of 4.1 inch guns, a couple of 1.3s, 14.5 inches. How much you got? How much you guys want to bet that weight's on the turrets? If I was a betting man, I would say it's on the turrets. Also, little side note: the day I'm recording this is Wednesday, the 6th of November. So I know that everyone, probably a bunch of you, were up late last night. This is me speaking on the 6th, by the way, of November. You know, a bunch of people were up late last night. You know, but hey, like I said, I'm not a politics channel. Like I said in the episode that came out yesterday, not a politics guy. That's not this channel. This channel's gaming and occasional funny commentary from yours truly. That is somewhat semblance of entertainment. But you know. I'm just glad all the hoopla's all over with, to be honest. But hey, that's not important right now. What's important is we are at war in Admiral Dreadnoughts, and I do... So I also played around with the idea of making a small battlecruiser of about 25-something thousand tons by just going into taking the battlecruiser 3 hull and like shrinking it down quite a bit. Aha. Oh, whoa. Okay, why are we so close? Granted, it's at 13.4 kilometers, but... Oh, you are on fire. A bit of an antiquated design. I'm trying to find the casemates. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I told you. It's on the turrets. They don't have a lot of ammo. They're on semi-oil forced geared turbines. Okay. They have a citadel. I don't understand why the AI uses cap ballistic HE shells. It just doesn't make any sense to me. High explosive isn't designed to go penetrate armor unless you're using something like, I don't know, APCBC or heat rounds. If you want to talk about tank combat. I mean, sure, you could have like a semi-capped shell where it's just designed to punch through just a little bit of armor and then explode, but that's different. Also, I see heavy cruisers getting hits in, and I also see... I think we can go pretty much broadside at this point. Utah with a couple of big hits. Here comes another volley. Oh, was that Arizona? Yep. Okay. Makes my life easier. Where are you, sweetheart? Arizona's up to 4. There are ships carrying up to the Wyoming, which of course was, I believe, is actually the most successful episode on my channel. It's the most successful video on my channel by far, if I remember correctly. Aha, Frankfurt. That's a lot of 4.4-inch guns. Decent speed. I bet you this is probably an older design. Excuse me. I'm not as concerned about the submarines yet. I don't think we need to deploy them. If France decides that they want to go for round 2, then we will just deploy them and sink their economy. I could have ended the war earlier by putting the submarines out. I just didn't feel like doing it. Plus, I knew that just victory points wise, we were probably fine, that we could get a settlement if we just forced the issue in Indochina, which is what eventually was what kind of, I think, ticked it over that last little threshold. So, we have West Virginia, Idaho, Oklahoma. We have a small cruiser force joining up with us. Some Lake Placids, I think. Yep. They do. I know I mentioned this before, and I know I kind of gush a little bit over these cruisers, but I'm very happy with their design. They are quite striking. It's unique, and it's unique enough where when you see it in the battle screen, you recognize the 4 rear heavy funnel design of this 3 twin 6-inch gun cruiser. I also will be, next round of refits, which I think we're going to do at the end of 1924, and start in 1925, I'm going to go through, I'm going to standardize all the calibers. So, 2-inch guns will be 1.6, which is equal to 40 millimeters, because we're going to do 40 millimeter Bofors. 12 inchers will be, 50 caliber. We'll do the 1445s that were standard to the U.S. Navy. We'll do 5-inch 38s on everything else. So casemates will be 5-inch 38s. Secondaries will be 5-inch 38s. Main guns on cruisers and destroyers will all just be 5-inch 38s. Except for smaller ships, like I said about the small destroyers. Make sure we're not dropping frames here real quick. Ah! See, the thing is normally I'd be able to see it in the game. Like in the game, because normally you guys see that little FPS counter down here. I think it's because I'm technically offline as far as Steam is considered. And so it's getting fussy with me about, it has torps. Okay, West Virginia, sweetheart, would you do me a favor and handle it? Huntington. Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, in fairness, I did say delete it, so. Alright. I think we have one more. Yeah, DD-50. 4.4 inch guns. So I think what I'm going to do is I was discussing this idea kind of just by myself. Really, I was just kind of thinking about it. What I might do for the kind of the sub, we're going to call them like sub chasers and minesweepers. So they'll be like anti-submarine minesweepers. So they'll be ASW/M, anti-submarine warfare / minesweeping vessels. And we'll have a couple different designs. Like we'll take smaller destroyer designs, and we'll send them to specific ports to act as mine layers, minesweepers, and anti-submarine. So if we notice that there's some submarines in the area that are causing havoc, we can just throw out a bunch of those. Oh, wait. I see. Do we not have a heavy cruiser here with us? We do not. All right. Looks like Wyoming is just. Tell you what, cruisers form up behind Wyoming. She knows what she's doing. Currently the kill leader with 11 ships sent to the bottom. Again, I've explained the kill shot rule before. The way the kill shot rule works is that I give assists and or kill shot kills. You have to be the last person to hit. If you're the last person, you get the kill shot, that's a kill. Now, if I see that you've hit like 4 out of your 5 torpedoes that you launched, you also get credit there. So I'm eager to refit whatever class Wyoming's in. I don't think she's in Nebraska. She might be in Nebraska, but I'm eager to refit them, get rid of this cage mast. Get rid of this cage mast and give her the 14 Mark IIIs. Please turn in, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, she just touched you. You're gonna let that little destroyer get away with it? Okay, Wyoming. Delete. Not quite. Let's slow you down. Destroyers, what in God's name are you doing? Turn around. Smoke screen. Thank you. Wyoming is perfectly capable of manning her own stations. She's fine. Alright, sweetheart. You need to start hitting things. Actually, I changed my mind. Go. Oh! Big 14-inch hit. Oh, there she is. She fired torpedoes. She still has some. 6-inch guns are hitting. Let's turn you a bit more broadside, bring some more firepower to bear. See some 5-inch casemate guns getting some hits. she hanging on by the skin of her teeth? She is. I think we just flooded the same section like twice. Okay, destroyers, what in God's name do you... Turn away! I couldn't see who killed her. We're just gonna give it to the Wyoming. Alright. Good stuff. Yes. Okay, we're getting damage on my mines. Where? Very good. Where are the mines? Well, I think we deleted everything where there were mines, so that's fine. Research. That's the new destroyer. Or the big guns. Mark II 15s. Okay. I'll leave that. Unless this is something important. That's electrohydraulic. Oh, right. Do me a favor. Pelelu. Yeah, or do we just keep losing frames? Again, I'm not sure what... Thank you. I'm not sure what it is this time, because I thought I fixed it, and now it's back. This freaking issue of just losing frames. I've turned performance down. I've turned everything down that I possibly can. I honestly think it's just I don't have enough RAM. But again, hopefully I can get a new PC and we can get this sorted. And possibly a second monitor. We have a strike mission. About time. Yeah, I think we all saw that one coming. Ottoman. You want destroyer? You have destroyer. Looks like France just lost all their minor allies, which is good for us. Good for us. Ottoman. You get 1 DD plus 3, I think, right? That's what they ordered from us. Fleet status, please, thank you. So, Imperial Ottoman Navy DD 1. ION DD -2. ION D-3. The rebuilt Tulsa is being handled. That's Northern Marianas, so we're almost here. I think after this, I might just push for peace. We're just going to take the rest of their colonial possessions. I really don't want to have to go all the way over to Europe. And I don't have an anchorage up here. If I remember correctly, I don't have it yet. Well, I have Denmark, so I could theoretically anchor out of Denmark. But, I don't exactly think there's... Yeah, there's not a lot of tonnage in case my ships get damaged. What am I going to take? Heligoland? West Germany? That would absolutely be hilarious, but I don't think that's going to be in our best interests. Finances wise, can I max out the budgets? I can max out the budgets. Excellent. Mucho. We will leave the submarines temporarily in port. We still have all the citations to go through. I might do that at the end of this series. Because my count right now has Wyoming at 3, 4, 5 battle stars, I think. People are refitting and building different things. Germany, I don't think it's a good idea for you to start refitting things. I'm interested to see how France flipped after we get out of this, because I was for sure. I thought for sure after we had thrashed them in the last war that they were going to go through a revolution like the second we pieced out, but I guess they kind of stabilized for long enough and they just keep going to war. So, excuse me for a moment. We are back. We are back. So Union and Italy at war. Frankfurt class. Delaware. Alright. Jeez. cage masts so badly. Nope. Kendrick? These are the, these might be the Macombs, because they have single fives. How close are you? 7.4. There's a very bold torpedo launch. Turn the battleship in, and we're going to take the Kendrick and her squadron and just move across her front, see if we can get some torpedoes off. We're going to turn. I think she's launching torps. She's not, but I think we might have her there with a couple of torps. Decent spread, I think. Oh, there's going to be some hits here. Maybe, maybe not. She's careening a bit, trying to dodge everything, so we're going to use that to our advantage. Yep, torpedo hit by the forest. Yep, Kendrick just launched her torpedoes. Oh, she got lucky there, dodged a couple. Didn't dodge that one. So Forrest and Lardner. Alright. Very good. China's invading Spain? Hold up a second. That's odd. Okay. Is the fleet finally there yet? Almost. Yeah, 100%. Alright. Carolines is the next target, and then we'll push for peace. I don't want this war to last too long. We've got important things coming up. Do we have double turrets for destroyers? We do. Yeah, of course it's over there. We'll move this fleet over there, and we'll just blockade the ports. This would be nice, though, because we've gotten almost every other colonial power, except for Britain, out of this area of the Pacific. Kind of cemented this as a buffer zone between any fleet wanting to get on the Pacific, or the West Coast. This is kind of our buffer zone now, which is okay. It's like we are improving gently with Britain. Sure. Okay. Which fleet is this? Is this the Idahos? Idaho. Yeah. I can go ahead and send the Idahos and their squadron up to... What's the biggest port now? Is this 190 for Shinshu? And just have them reform their squadron. I think we're good now. And what's the tonnage here? It says 100%, but I don't buy it. So we'll send the Arizona and her squadron down here. I want to make sure we get this 100%. Which fleet is this? This is battle cruisers. I'm going to send you guys finally back home to Seattle. Very good. Delaware should be over there now. Yep, so we're all good. Research. Alright, we got the flush deck. That's good. Get these two things. Torpedo propulsion. Is this air gyroscope? Okay, that's better. All of our repairs are finished. So I think I'm going to have to sort that out. This is going to be fun to sort out next episode. Or between episodes of me sending the fleet all over God and Creation to, what's it called? Oh, get everything organized. Especially once the new battleships come off the slipway. Oh, the Rune. A Hertha class. Oh, we've battled you before. Delaware and her destroyer squadron. That's fine. Just merge the destroyers again and times 30 speed. Okay, heavy cruiser. We know the drill. Destroyers. That's fine. Slow her down. Just gonna keep a close eye on the destroyers. I'm more confident about the battleship being able to hold their own and not the destroyers. Okay, how far are we out? I'm gonna turn on off until we get within range. What's our torpedo range? About 9.5. Alright, smoke up. Did you launch? No. Your torpedo launchers are turned, so we'll just go normal. Go back on save. Torpedo hit. Dead torpedoes. Oh, okay. Lardner, another one. 4 turns, really? Okay. But this heavy cruiser and this cruiser are retreating, so that's good. Is this Wyoming? I'm sending you back to San Francisco. And let me make sure that our repair yards out here are not just full of random ships. Nope. 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 No. Very good. Next turn. Man. I'm hoping we can get a new ally, minor ally to sell ships to. And I have a feeling that the little destroyers are going to be very popular. Delaware meeting again. I don't know what they're planning on doing. They just keep throwing ships at us. The French were doing the same thing. They just threw in like 1 or 2 ships at a time. The only real battle we had against any sort of French-style fleet was the Battle of Acapulco against Mexico. But once again, we gotta freaking fight a bunch of stuff. Alright, you know the drill. Just go ahead and go straight on. Destroyers, DuPont is increasing speed. I'll just let the AI kind of handle that. Ow. There we go. Can you pen this? Oh, you can easily pen this. Cruise veterans or something? No, they're green. They're just getting lucky. I'll wait till they're a little bit more alongside. Let's turn the Delaware just a bit more. Hopefully we can get all 4 guns on target. Nope, just the A and B turret. Okay. Save. First 4 destroyers have just fired their torpedoes. Oh. They see us now. We're getting a lot of hits in. Good news is we reload quite fast. So we can probably get 2 shots off with the torpedoes. bunch of destroyers run out of torpedoes. Delaware gets a kill. Okay. That works. That's her first kill in a while, actually. 100%, 100%. Alright. Oh, Japan got Cambodia. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to go to war with Japan, but that may be likely. Could take Thailand, Cambodia, Formosa, the Okinawas, go after Korea, Laodong. How hard would it be? Just out of curiosity. How much army is here? Not that much. What about here in Tsingtao? 592. Perhaps war with China in future. Maybe. Let us improve relations with Japan. I think I strained my vocal cords a bit too much. And snoring probably didn't help. I think I'll have to carry some, what's it called? I can't remember now. Oh, I'm gonna have to carry some Ricolas with me. That's what I was trying to say. No, Japan. I thought... You know what? It's fine. I wanted to improve relations with Japan, but that's fine. So I'll actually do that this turn. Yay, peace. anything. They got part of Denmark, though, which sucks. Oh, I don't want any other ships. I'll just take the 327 million. Okay, active minefields. No, Denmark. I'm very busy right now. Alright. As for the fleet, start heading back, I guess. It is nice to finally be at peace again in the campaign, but anyway, we're back at peace. As for what's next, I think we're going to end the episode off by designing the 2 new destroyers that we've researched. Is this Battlecruiser 4? Maybe? No. 17,000 tons heavy cruiser. Yeah. Because this is probably, Stereo 4. So we'll pop a prior on that. Take a priority off of that. Boilers, is this important? Just advanced destroyer funnels. I'm not concerned about that. We'll just leave this priority off. Ship design. Let's go in and design our new 2 destroyer classes. Because we also get the modernized Dreadnoughts, which will be nice. We can build more standard class style battleships. Anywho, Destroyer 4. So this is the destroyer I was talking about with the weird armor box thingies. We're going to use this to our advantage. This is going to be the small miniature destroyer that's going to act as our mine layers and minesweepers. So we're going to do 1250 for tonnage. And see what I mean about these armor boxes. You really can't work with them, but I do want to make sure we can have... what does this do? Long range torpedo spotting. I would just give him the basic 1 refit tower. And then the way we're going to balance this ship out is we're going to crank down everything essentially to minimum. Gear turbines, aux 2, shaft 2, balanced rudder, electro-hydro, Krupp 4, double bottom, reinforced, anti-flood 2, coincidence 4, RDF, best acoustics, we've got depth charges, mine hunter, advanced layer. That'll work. So I think we're gonna have to go with the Mark 3 4s, freaking big hunking guns, but we're just gonna work with it. We're gonna back this up as close as we can get to the end of the ship. Go for a simple rear tower, as close as we can get it. And then we need torpedo launchers. We are gonna we're gonna be gonna wait. That's what I was worried about. Did 28 knots. No, that doesn't help much. helps. Can I shrink this back? How far can I get this back? Yes. It doesn't help much. I mean, we'd like some range on this thing, but this thing isn't designed to fight other ships, to be perfectly honest. Force them. Force the boilers, and I don't know, drop these to singles, maybe. How much armor's on here? 2.2. We'll just go to 1 inch. That'll work. So this is going to be our anti-submarine and minesweeper class. I'm not concerned about range. Again, guys, it's not the end of the world. These guys are purely designed to kind of garrison foreign ports, lay mines, and stuff like that. So we'll save this design. And then our next class of destroyer. I think we have 2,000-ton destroyers? No, 1,900 tons. So I think it's a difference of about 500 tons. What were the Macombs? It's an extra 200 tons. We need to make sure these guys go 30 at least. What can the Macombs do? 32. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Towers. Guns. There we go. We don't need 7 inches of armor on these things. We need, like, I don't know, 4. a couple of tons off. Oh, I never upped the torpedo size. Yep. Let's just go down to 3 inches. I don't know, an inch on the barbette. These are destroyers. So stretch this back. Stretch this back. We'll take off Mine Hunter, I think. Get away with a quad launcher, maybe. Can. That works. Let's see. Worried that was going to happen. And these guys are going to be our main line destroyers, so they need to have the range. But anyway, yeah, the Lay class. So I think that'd be it. Oh, hey, look, my FPS counter's back. So I think next episode we'll start off with constructing the new battleship class. And as for the brush class, I'm going to build, I think, 30. I'm going to split them up between form points. So brush. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is it? Go there. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This last group of 6 we're going to send to somewhere else in the Pacific. We'll send them to the Philippines. And then for the others, we'll split them up between the main fleets. Anyway, the quick war with Germany. And, yeah, we're losing a bit of money, but, I mean, look at how much money we have. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time.